as the Nevada Senate cleared a hurdle with a 13-8 vote supporting the new A's stadium in Las Vegas. A's fans were hours away from engaging in a reverse boycott in hopes to urge majority owner John Fisher to sell the franchise. The reverse boycott resulted in a season-high attendance of 27,759 fans to show up at the 46,847-seat Oakland Coliseum, where the A's ultimately beat the Tampa Bay Rays 2-1. Fans repeatedly rained down chants of "sell the team," making their opinion loud and clear for John Fisher to hear. This seventh straight win was incredible for what is the worst team in baseball right now. Hogan Harris allowed a single earned run and 4 hits over 7 innings. Carlos Perez knocked in the game-winning run on an RBI groundout in the 7th inning. At the end of the game, fans threw trash on the 57-year-old Oakland Coliseum field as Kool and the Gang's Celebration played. Fisher, with an estimated worth of $2.2 billion, wants to move the team to Las Vegas after years of failed talks to raise public funds for a new stadium for the A's. Vegas has approved $380 million in taxpayer funds toward a proposed baseball stadium on the Las Vegas Strip at the Tropicana Hotel and Casino. The A's initially reached an agreement with Bally's Corporation to build the 30,000-seat stadium that's projected to cost somewhere around $1.5 billion. This issue now goes to the State Assembly after the recent Senate approval. If passed by the Assembly, the bill to build the stadium goes to Governor Joe Lombardo, who is already supportive of bringing a baseball team to Las Vegas. Assuming the Assembly approves, the Athletics' move to Las Vegas would require approval by 75% of MLB owners. A's fans came out to show their support of their team after a social media campaign encouraged fans to pack the Collie on a random weeknight. Prior to this game, the A's were averaging a lowly attendance of 8,555 fans per home games, the lowest in the MLB. Their previous attendance high for the season was 26,805 on opening day. The A's entered Tuesday's game with the worst record in the MLB at 18-50, partially because payroll is so low and Fisher refuses to invest in a team that can't win. Teams like the A's keep the salary cap and salary floor talks going year after year. A team that has an estimated value of $1.31 billion has a lowly payroll of $37.9 million. They are the perfect example of why rules need to be put in place. After years of declining viewership, baseball is going to expand around the world. Baseball United, with an incredible move in sports history, established the first professional baseball league in the Middle East and South Asia, and has announced its first franchise, the Mumbai Cobras. In coming weeks, 3 more teams will be revealed, and in November, the Dubai United Arab Emirates-based Baseball United will host a showcase tournament at the Dubai International Stadium. The tournament is taking place just 1 year after Baseball United was first established. Baseball United's current pool of players covers 30 countries. They currently have more than 200 players. 64 will be selected for teams, and all remaining players will be drafted in anticipation of the inaugural season in the fall of 2024. Baseball will have to compete with cricket in the Middle East and South Asia, but with a fan base of around 1 billion people, I think baseball will find its support in the region. The famed Dubai is going to be Baseball United's center of operations, and with so many wealthy investors in the UAE, baseball has a serious chance to expand its popularity on an international level. So, will teams like the A's be able to keep up? With the low payroll, low attendance, and the emotional toll on the team as their billionaire owner tries to fund his hobby with taxpayer money, will fans and athletes continue to tolerate the shenanigans of owners like John Fisher? Renders of the A's stadium shows a stadium with a partially retractable roof and limited outfield seating that will be located on the south end of the Strip on the existing location of Bally's Tropicana Las Vegas Casino Resort. The 30,000-seat stadium will be the smallest stadium in the MLB, thanks to the limited outfield seating, but the land has already been purchased by the A's. The Las Vegas government is already supportive, and John Fisher looks to make the move. Nevada's legislator previously gave $750 million to move the Raiders to Las Vegas, with a stadium built from the ground up. The NHL Las Vegas Golden Knights were able to open the T-Mobile-sponsored public arena for their team without public funding in 2016. The A's would be the third pro sports team to establish in Vegas. Relocation seems inevitable at this point, despite fans wanting to keep their team in Oakland. Will the reverse boycott change anything, or will Oakland be saying goodbye to their team in 2025?